Hello and welcome back to Mr. English Podcast.
Hi, everyone. Happy you are here with us today.
I am Emily.
I am Rod.
We are starting our podcast. If you are new here, please click that subscribe button and like this video.
How to talk about yesterday in everyday English. Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Emily, and today I'm sitting here with Rod, who looks very comfortable, like he's already thinking about doing nothing for the rest of the day.
Honestly, Emily, you are not wrong, because my favorite plan is often no plan, especially when my yesterday was busier than my heart expected.
That is a lovely sentence, and also a very real one, because today we are talking about yesterday, which sounds simple, but actually yesterday can carry many feelings, many stories, and sometimes many small regrets too.
Yesterday is funny like that, isn't it? Because one day can feel very small, but when you talk about it, it can sound like a long story with many parts.
Exactly. And I think that is why English learners sometimes feel confused when they try to talk about yesterday, because it is not just about time, it is also about memory.
And feelings.
And mistakes.
And food choices.
Always food.
Yesterday, for example, I told myself I would eat something healthy. And then I met a very unfriendly chocolate cake that did not care about my plans at all.
Yesterday clearly won.
Yesterday often wins.
When people talk about yesterday, they usually start with one simple sentence, like, yesterday I was busy. But inside that short sentence, there can be many small stories hiding quietly.
Yes, because when I say I was busy yesterday, what I really mean is I woke up tired, rushed into my day, forgot what I was supposed to do, and then felt confused until the evening.
That sounds like many people's yesterday.
Very natural.
When you tell someone about yesterday, you're really inviting them into your world for a little moment.
That is a beautiful way to think about it.
Let's imagine a normal yesterday, just an ordinary one, nothing special.
Those are my favorite.
Imagine you wake up and your first thought is not happiness, but oh, it's morning already.
That is the voice of real life.
Then you slowly get out of bed. Maybe you check your phone, and suddenly yesterday begins before you even move.
Because your phone already has news, messages, and reminders telling you that yesterday is gone and today is waiting.
And you make your morning drink, or maybe you forget and leave the kitchen only to remember 5 minutes later.
I do that often, and yesterday will happily remind me.
Then the day moves forward, quietly or loudly, depending on your life.
Some yesterdays are noisy.
Some are very quiet.
And sometimes the quiet ones are louder inside your head.
That is so true, because silence gives your thoughts space to speak.
Yesterday for me was one of those days where nothing bad happened, but nothing exciting happened either. And that can sometimes feel strange, like you are waiting for something, but you don't know what.
I understand exactly what you mean, because sometimes an empty day feels heavier than a busy one.
Yes, because we are busy or distracted.
When you are quiet, you are listening.
And sometimes you don't like what you hear.
Yesterday can also be a time for thinking about the past and the future at the same time, which is very unfair if you ask me.
Yesterday invites memory, and memory invites questions.
Like, did I do enough?
Did I say the right thing?
Should I have tried harder?
Those questions often arrive late at night.
They always come to bed with you.
Very rude guests.
But yesterday is also full of small happiness.
Sometimes you forget that part.
Like laughing for no reason.
Or enjoying a warm drink.
Or seeing someone smile at you.
Or finding money in your coat pocket and feeling rich for 8 seconds.
Yesterday also gives us lessons, but not very politely.
More like pushing you and then walking away.
but you still learn.
You always learn.
When you talk about yesterday in English, you're not only talking about what happened, you are also sharing how it felt.
That is important because feelings make stories alive.
Without feelings, yesterday is just a clock.
With feelings, it becomes a film.
And sometimes that film is funny.
And sometimes emotional.
And sometimes very confusing.
Like an old art movie.
Yesterday also teaches us about ourselves.
Yes, because sometimes you do something and then think, that didn't feel like me.
Or why did I say that?
Yesterday loves to replay things in your mind.
Especially at night.
Night is yesterday's best friend.
But yesterday does not stay forever.
It tries.
But time keeps moving.
Whether you're ready or not.
Sometimes people hold on to yesterday too tightly.
Because it feels safer than tomorrow.
That is very human.
Tomorrow is unknown.
Yesterday is familiar.
Even if it was bad.
Familiar pain feels safer than unknown peace.
That sentence should be written somewhere.
Maybe in everyone's heart.
Yesterday can also surprise you.
In what way?
Sometimes you think a day will be terrible, but it ends beautifully.
And sometimes you expect magic and get laundry.
Laundry is very honest.
Yesterday is honest too.
Even when you pretend everything is fine.
Yesterday knows.
And it tells tomorrow.
That sounds dramatic.
Yes, dramatic.
If yesterday could talk, what would it say?
You would probably say, "You survived me. Well done." And then walk away quietly.
I like that.
Yesterday doesn't need applause.
It already knows that you showed up.
Even when you didn't smile.
Even when you cried.
Even when you wanted to give up.
You still lived yesterday.
And that is something.
It really is.
Yesterday also reminds you that life changes quietly.
Yes, slowly.
Without asking.
Yesterday never wakes.
It just becomes memory.
And memory becomes story.
And story becomes part of you.
That is why learning to talk about yesterday is not only learning English.
It is learning life.
When people ask you, how was yesterday? They are really asking, how are you?
They just don't know how to say it.
Yesterday carries mood.
Yesterday carries weight.
Yesterday carries hope.
And tiredness.
And quite courage.
Emily, when you think of yesterday, what comes to mind first?
A small moment, actually. Not a big one.
What kind of moment?
Sitting quietly with a cup of tea and feeling like nothing was rushing me.
That sounds expensive in today's world.
Very.
Yesterday gave you peace.
Just for a moment.
Moments matter.
They build a day.
And days build a life.
Exactly.